Well, hi, I am so glad you found me again. Welcome back, or you found me, first time, but I think it's really a welcome back, right? Like, you'll get it. We got it. Um, I actually feel like I have a message coming through that inspired me to make this video, and it's about being creative. And so, let's talk about it. The message is, are you ready? You can follow your creative dreams. You can follow your creative dreams. You can follow your creative dreams. And I know for a lot of you, you can tell, like, you've done creative things. You've done a little bit of this or a little bit of that. And I think what I'm talking about is you can do the thing that scares you, that needs it's just not a cookie cutter thing for you, right? Oh no, I forgot my junk drawer. I'm gonna have to do this a little bit different than I was gonna do a junk drawer reading as part of this, and to be funny, but I'm gonna have to do it without. So there must be a reason, right? Woo, woo, woo. So the picture I was getting is that there's this big thing you want to do, this whatever it is, and you're a little frozen to start. And that's totally me. I've experienced that all kinds of ways. So maybe this message is just for me, but I really do believe it's for you. So the imagery I was getting is the first thing I was getting was just start doing anything, just anything that gives you any creative pleasure, as easy as making a simple sandcastle, like just one bucket, turn it over, call it a sandcastle, stack a couple rocks, whatever it is that you can just, that doesn't even take effort from you, just something creative, fun, light, and you just focus on the fun and the light, and one thing might build to another. That's maybe the whole goal. And so then then the imagery that came was feeling frozen. And I live close to mountains and valleys and whatever, and the snow freezes, there's frozen snow up on the mountains even now at the end of July. And throughout the warm months it warms up and starts to trickle down and makes rivers, and then we've actually dammed rivers to make lakes, to make more rivers, to make canals and whatever. We've harnessed the power of the water, and it's the water that's melted from the tops of the mountains has nourished millions, right? Like, it has nourished millions and billions, because we produce a lot of agricultural stuff, here. So yeah, so that snow melts, and that all doesn't melt at once. Like, the snow doesn't melt all at once. This is the point where I'm getting to you. All right, this is the point where I'm getting to you. Is some snow melts later in the summer than other snow, right? So like some snow melts right away, the stuff that's on top, the last stuff to come down, and it starts to flow, whatever. But if you're like that last snow and you stay frozen for longer, and then you start to melt, excuse me, but that's the thing, right? That's the thing, is that water is needed all throughout, and you will melt when it's time. Like, the great timing of it all, right? It's not what we're talking about. Oh yeah. So that's where we are. So this is my channel is called Real Nature Trip. You can call me Trip. I'm starting to do what I'm calling it fake tarot readings. But what I'm really doing is trying to tap into the divine stuff, and really listen to it and say what I gotta say, and then play with it and make it funny and entertaining, and I haven't done anything funny yet, well, hopefully you're entertained, but yeah. But that was the message that I felt. And so now what I'm asking, this might be a pretty short video, is I'm gonna keep making videos like this, and I'm gonna get more refined, and I'm gonna have my proper props, some cards and some things, um, but I'm gonna speak from the heart. I'm gonna quiet myself and listen and speak from the heart, and then I'm gonna make it fun. But I really, this is all, well, I don't know the whole reason I'm doing this, right? But one of the reasons is the connection, and I'd like to know if I'm connecting, like, so if something about any message pops up, uh, let me know if it speaks to you, and if it's just a few words. Like, I'm not looking for a whole story, you know. So I mean, I'd love your full story, that's for sure, but like, I guess I should say share what you're willing to share. But yeah, I'm really looking to see, like, what am I feeling, what am I sensing, what am I hearing, what messages are coming to me. uh, are they just passing whatever, or am I really trying to tap in and really, like, hearing something? And am I hearing it just for me? Not hearing, you know what I mean. Is it just for me, or is it for me to give out? Is it for you? So with your participation in this, I'd love to hear back, like, if anything connects. That would be helpful for me. And lastly, a couple more things. One, I'm doing this out of pure joy, out of pure love, and in the future, I probably will start getting comments, and and people are coming from every direction, right? Like, they're coming from every stage of life and every experience. So I'm sure there'll be all kinds of things, and um, I want to honor everybody, but I also probably will answer if it brings me joy to answer. I will probably, leave it if it's not joyful to me, and then, but it might be of value to somebody else to read and to whatever. uh, and I hope that nobody feels the need to, like, comment on comments in a negative way or whatever. So yeah, although it's all gonna play out how it's gonna play out, right? So whatever. And I guess I just don't even need to talk, but I'm just gonna say, don't be surprised if I don't comment back. But if it brings me joy to comment, I will, to say something. I'll definitely acknowledge all comments. But yeah. And lastly, the whole reason I'm doing this is because I love you, and I'm doing this out of love. I accept you 100%. Whatever you've done, whatever's happened to you, whatever events have unfolded to put you in the position you are, I accept it. I accept it because there's a plan. I accept you today, and I accept your future. I believe it's in your best interest, the whole darn thing. And I accept it, and I accept how you react to it, because we're all we're all pioneers in our own lives, right? And you will go forth, and if it just has to be those first few little drips, that's fine. Like, and that water will find a way, and then pretty soon it'll be letting you know, like, hey, you guys can come, and the rest of you can flow. Okay, I love you. Goodbye. 1, 2, 3.